Hello, welcome to day 17. The prompt for the main calendar was dungeon or temple, and the prompt for the shadow calendar was Tektite, I think is how it's said, Tektite, which is basically a giant evil pond hopper bug thing. They're very annoying, and I don't like them. That way.
So, I'm drawing my own temple from my story. Again, sorry, not sorry. I didn't feel like drawing any of the ones that exist, and I really wanted to draw mine, especially since I've, gotten back into writing the story. I'm, hyper on my own Zelda story. But I had actually, way back, sketched this out previously digitally. So I did have that open up on the computer that I was looking at, and I made some changes. Looking at the sketch again, I kind of wish I kept the roundness of the building. I kind of like the roundness of it. I mean, I like what I did here. I do really like this picture, but I also kind of forgot to put all of the vines growing up on it too, so is probably one that sometime later on I might redraw digitally just so I can add all the little itty bitty things that I kind of forgot about that I wanted to do, because it's meant to be broken down and overgrown and all of that fun such. But yeah, this is the forest temple. Obviously, you know, giant tree and all that. But it's the first temple that gets completed. Ooh, that pillar is a lot smaller than the other pillar. Oops. It happens. I didn't use a ruler or anything, so I was trying to eyeball it and it didn't quite work. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I did it, and I like that I put like little small branches in the foreground and stuff to kind of make it look like you're looking through the underbrush in towards the temple. I kind of wish I broke it down a little bit more than I did. But like I said, at some point later on in the future, I'll probably go back and make some little changes digitally to add in a little bit more decay and overgrownness and such, and maybe more interesting lighting than I did. Not that the lighting I did was bad or anything, it's just kind of simple. I'm still... The lighting I did on yesterday's picture on the magic one, which you can kind of see bled through on that page there, was probably the most dramatic lighting I've ever done with these markers, and I knew what kind of atmospheric lighting I wanted for this. I just wasn't sure how to accomplish it without ruining it, so I just didn't do it. One day I will figure out how to do atmospheric lighting without screwing everything up. But yeah, I sort of kept the temple itself very simple, and aside from the windows, which are stained glass, very monochromatic. It's just white stone. I kind of wanted it to seem almost like the life had been sucked out of it. And I think I kind of managed to do that. I'm not sure, but I feel like I did. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with how this came out. And yes. The bug. That's what it is. It's a bug. I just went simple with it. Didn't do anything fancy. It's just kind of there on top of the water, doing its buggy thing, being a bug. I didn't do anything exceedingly complicated with it. This is one of the more simple ones that I did just to give myself a small break. I kind of wish I had more simple ones than I do, just because work has been absolutely chaotic and I'm kind of rushing to get these videos done at this point. So that's fun. I was doing so good and I had so much stuff prepped and I was ready to go, and then life happened and now I'm playing catch up essentially. But you know, it's how it goes, and hopefully next year it'll be a little better. I think I said that last year and it didn't happen. But then again, this is 2020 we're talking about, and 2020 is we're not going to talk about 2020. But yes, this is a bug that tries to kill you, and it's a bug that tries to kill you. There's not really much else to say about that. So if you enjoyed these and want to check out my previous Linktobers, both from this year and the last 3 years, 4 years, this would be the 4th year, I will have links to those playlists up in the card for you to check out. So I hope you join me for my art journey through Linktober and perhaps beyond. Till tomorrow, bye.